Many men experience impotence at some point, and because it can be embarrassing to talk about, numbers are much greater than actually reported. There are many possible causes for failure to get an erection, such as diabetes and other physical ailments, tiredness, hostility within a relationship, or just a learned response. So it becomes almost like a habit. Of course, you need to ensure that your physical health is good and that you have any problem checked out by a medical doctor, in case impotence is simply a symptom of a background physical problem. You also need to ensure that you are eating healthily and sleeping adequately. Most people know that too much alcohol can impact upon your body's sexual responsiveness, as can too much physical stress, such as pain, or psychological stress, such as constant arguing with a partner, or financial burdens. Then there is the old psychological cycle that is such a key part of impotence for many men. You know, because it didn't happen last time, the man worries that it won't happen next time, and the worry then interferes with sexual responsiveness, and the whole thing turns into a question of performance. Sex becomes associated with anxiety rather than fun or relaxation, and, of course, anxiety is designed to switch off the sexual response, because in times of real emergency, all non-essential functions such as digestion and sexual arousal switch off in case there is a real physical threat. The important thing to remember is that it is nobody's fault, not yours, not your partner's. People often wrongly accept responsibility for unconscious processes, but it is not the fault of your conscious mind. In the same way, if someone blushes, it is just an unconscious response. They certainly didn't consciously decide to blush. So the wrong part of the brain takes responsibility because it is not to do with your conscious mind. No one can guarantee that they will get an erection, but it is certainly possible to really begin to relax with this sexual process, because it's an unconscious response and not particularly to do with your conscious mind. In this session, you can effectively retrain your unconscious mind so that you just feel more relaxed and in flow during sex from now on. So now you can just make yourself really comfortable and really start to relax. And you know, your body really does know how to relax very deeply. You can rest relaxing, and just let those eyelids close now as you get the sense of those muscles in your face just beginning to relax and smooth out. And you know, your body knows how to do many things when you just let it go on with it in its own time. It knows when to blink the eyes or digest food. When you allow this to happen, because it's actually the body's domain and the responsibility rests deeply with the body, so you can relax. And a person like you can just begin to relax so much deeper with each passing second. And as I count from 1 to 10, just notice that sweet, calm calm and peace drifting through you bit by bit. That's it. And 1. That's it. Just resting deeper now. And 2. And 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. You know, when the body rests and calms, the mind learns new things. Your unconscious mind knows. And 8, 9, and drifting gently to 10. And when a beautiful meal is prepared, you don't have to think about it too much ahead of time. You will just enjoy it as it happens in the moment. And of course, you don't have to consciously chew or swallow or digest that most enjoyable of foods, because your unconscious mind does it all for you as you relax deeper and deeper. And there have been times, maybe you can recall them consciously, maybe not, and your body knows about that feeling of loving in the moment hardness, and you really feel as if it is always going to be hard and strong. But a part of you can relax because it's your body, not you, that does these things. So you can just relax and benefit from the enjoyment and the obvious enjoyment of your partner. Now, as you relax into it and experience in your mind intense, subtle, intuitive, relaxed love-making, experiencing a sense of that now in your mind. Just as in the same way you can dream and be lying in bed, but your feet feel they are walking along the road, so too you can imagine that relaxed hardness in a wonderful session from the future, which can begin to stand for many love-making times. That's it. And it should take a while, because you know so many men wrongly believe that an erection should be the main focus and should appear instantly. But the best kind take time and encouragement. And that is how it should be. And just like a woman's sexual intensity needs to be encouraged and subtly worked with and on, and taken time with to manifest its full power, so too a man's whole body can become a sexualized and sexual organ. And this takes a little time, and should take a little time to occur. And that is the most relaxed and natural way. And it's a coming together of different aspects of experience. Just as in order to have a show, you need to have the performers, the audience, the right venue. Even sometimes the weather needs to be right. And all these elements play a role and have a part to play. And the successful outcome doesn't just depend on one aspect, but all these elements occurring and interacting in just the right ways. Conditions need to be right. And so it is with anything, not just down to one thing or person, so often in life. That's it. And you know the sound and smell and experience of the pleasure you can bring to others. And right now, you can just get the sense of just watching yourself. Like watching a video of yourself with a partner, having the most beautiful, intense and wonderful sex with every part of you, mind and body. Just watch that now and enjoy watching and listening to that on your mind. That's good. And now really drift into that and have the dreamlike experience of having the most flowing, enjoyable, relaxed, yet intense sex with all the sounds, smells and sensations, and let your body take care of itself whilst you just enjoy the experience. And you could really just get the sense and experience thrusting and pumping and the feeling that it's strong and powerful, and you can relax with whatever happens because it is just an unconscious process. And a part of you knows very well the feeling when you are so aroused, and you can really get an approximation of that in your mind. Now, that feeling when you just have to be with and make love to your partner, and it's a very strong, incredibly intense experience. And also, a part of you knows about the feeling after wonderful lovemaking, a kind of deep contentment and rest. And remember, you can experience, and your unconscious mind can learn from this as many times as it is beneficial for you now and in the future, as you start noticing beneficial differences in your everyday life. And for now, you can begin to come back to the room, feeling wide awake and relaxed. That's it. And becoming more alert and ready for action. That's it. Just coming back from 10 and 9, 8, more awake, and 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, opening those eyes, and 2 and 1. Well done.